Hi, I'm Joe from Within the Ruins, and we're here in Warsaw, Poland. I'd like to thank Music Media for having us and Legator Guitars here at the clinic today. Well, thank you guys for coming. Thank you too. Yeah, I'm Joe. I play for Within the Ruins, play guitar. We're from the Northeast in the States, and I've been playing for Within the Ruins for about 10 years. Been through a lot of different types of gear and guitars and stuff, but I've been with Legator for the past 2 years now. And same with John here. John's from I Declare War.
Yep, play guitar, I Declare War. Been playing the Legator stuff for about a year now. A little over that, I think. It's good stuff, a lot of different gear. It's been good.
Yeah, as you can see, they have all these that I'm blocking right here. Bunch of cool models. Let me grab one actually. This one here is a signature that I did with them. I don't know if maybe you've seen it online, if you're familiar with the Ruins, right? Maybe. So it's a 7-string. It's a Ninja 350 model because it has the Floyd Rose bridge. And I did a maple fingerboard. Most of them have the ebony. John, your model's over there, right? The one that you use.
It's this Opus for the 7-string stuff. We do the 2 different tunings in our set right now. We do the 7-string stuff for some of the older songs, and then the newer stuff is played in 8 strings. There's not one here exactly of the 8-string I use, but I mean, it's more or less like this guy right here, and it's way down in drop F sharp, so it's down pretty low, but it's a nice chug for it. So, but it was a little bit of a learning curve getting used to the 8 strings at first. Most of just the 7 or 6.
Absolutely, yeah. You play guitar?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. 6, 7 strings. 6. Yeah. I played 6 like my whole life, and then I just once I started with Legator, I switched to that 7-string, the white one. So, yeah, it was definitely a weird adjustment. It took me like, I don't know, I've been playing for about 15 years, and it took me up until a couple of years ago to switch to the 7. So, have you played 7s at all, or no? I mean, you can, can you just turn that mixer down? Yeah. Might as well just. Alright, this, are you familiar with the new album we put out? Maybe? Yeah. Well, this is called Calling Card, and it's off the new album, the 3rd song. And just gonna jam it out. Can you just make sure that's good volume-wise?
Yeah, should be fine.
back, 2012 is when Legator started. The way I heard of them was through our manager. Met one of the guys out in California, and they were nice enough to give us a guitar to try out, and I've just been playing them since then. So yeah, they're a fairly newer company, but they in the States I think they're coming up pretty quick because they're giving out a lot of guitars to bands, and a lot of bands are using their stuff. You know, I Declare War, us. The Acacia Strain, that model right there is Josh Travis from Glass Cloud. You know Glass Cloud? No. Fallujah. You know Fallujah? No? Trying to think of. There's a good amount of artists that are using them, so they're becoming pretty popular in the States at least. I know they're kind of.
Did they work for another company at all? Or
No.
just DIY?
They are them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah. So unless you have any questions or you want to play any of the guitars, I don't know. Anything else?
Joe, why do you prefer Legato?
Why do I prefer Legator? I was actually playing with a different company, a custom guitar company, for a couple of years before Legator, but the guitars were a little inconsistent. They were different. Each guitar was very different. So the Legators, they feel great. I like how they're one piece instead of like the bolt-on neck. You know what I mean? Pretty solid. You know, heavy guitar. It's built well. I don't know. I just love the feel of them. I mean,
they've been really easy to like work with and talk to, and
yeah.
they're willing to work with you. You let them know like what you're doing, and they want to get their name out there, and they want to be strong. And they've been very. The more you help them, they help you. You know, and it's been pretty consistent. And they've been really good to work with.
Yeah, they're not. There's like two guys there that we talk to, and we just text, email, just if you need anything. They're just very, very willing to work closely with artists, and even just any whether you're touring or just playing at home or whatever. I'm trying to think of what else we did with them. We did a pre-order. Did you see the pre-order for that new album by any chance? Because we did a pre-order that had some Legator guitars that came with like the CD and some T-shirts and stuff. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Well, anyway, they've been pretty helpful, and I think kids are digging the guitars. Yeah, they're just solid. All we do is tour, so I can't play guitars that don't last and guitars that fall apart. So with Legator, it's nothing to worry about. I've never had an issue on the road with them or anything. So.
That's exactly what you call.
Oh, that's the one you have? Nice. That's cool. That's cool shape. Yeah. Awesome. So you need more like this one.
But it's got the headstock of a Gibson. Like the
This a little
top
bit.
half. It's like
Sure.